Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Pixelmon on the DeciMon server. Today we are in our little temporary hidey hole. Come on back, Marshall. We're in our little temporary hidey hole. Let me show it to you guys really quickly. We are online with a couple of people. They are Graphonic and Rain. They are busy continuing to get the server spawn area and other builds all set up, and I am just kind of busy getting established. So let me show you where we're at. I just kind of threw together this little, there's a natural cave here, and I just kind of threw together a little entryway to it. I'm right on the water here, and if it'll load, right over there is spawn. Oh, you can actually see the end of one of the walkways right here. There it goes, there it's loading. So you can see that's where we spawned, up on top of there with the beacon and all that jazz. So we're not super far away, but far enough away that I don't think I'm going to be interrupting. Is that tree on fire? It looks like it might be. It's on peaceful though. Fire spread shouldn't be on. Anyway. Scanning for bosses and or shinies. Don't seem to see any. Ooh, this tree's matured. So, what I've been doing since we last met was not a whole lot of Pokemon-y stuff. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna try and save most of that, at least at the beginning, for you guys here. Let's head back inside though. So I've been setting up this little base and doing some basic Minecrafty stuff. Pidgeotto, that's going to come into play in a minute. So let's jump in here. Just got this little entryway, and then I've just created a lighted path. It's a pretty big cave system, actually. I was wandering around it quite a bit. It goes off in all kinds of directions. I've been gathering some resources. You'll see I've got some tools and stuff now. So that's pretty much what I've been doing, just getting set up. Because it is survival, we've kind of got to get all of our ducks in a row before we can really get going here. So let's. I've got this little apricorn farm going. I've collected a number of apricorns. Initiated a battle with Diglett. Yes, I did. Very weird camera angles in this mod sometimes, but there we go. So I set up this little farm. For now, it's all just black and yellow apricorns. I will probably add a row of green ones at some point, because Dusk Balls at night are actually better than Ultra Balls. But other than that, I don't really see a need, at least at this point, to really. I don't know, what am I saying? I'm not really gonna waste my iron on anything other than a good ball. And let me show you what I mean. Let's make some Pokeballs. I've got these. Let me actually I need one more black one. Come on, grow something grow. Do I not have a single? Oh, no, I've got one here. There we go. I want to throw it in multiples of 8 just so I don't waste coal. And one grows there. Anyway. Okay, so let's grab some iron. I've made some iron bases, which are the bottoms of the Pokeballs. Ooh, and that actually reminds me. I need to make another furnace. So let's do that really quick, because I need to get some stone cooking. There we go. Should be fine for now. That's as good a place as any. Let me grab some of this and cook up all of that, I guess, for now. Alright, so that's going to make stone for me. Okay, so what we're doing, we're cooking. You pick the apricorns, you plant them, they grow up, they start as these little buds here, and then they grow. They've got multiple stages, so that grows into this, which grows into that, which grows into a tree, which flowers, and then you get apricorns. So we've got all stages here because I just finished cleaning up my farms and extending them out to the size I want them at for now. So there we go. There's that, and then as that happens, we want to make some more iron. Let's see. Oh, that's my aluminum. So let me just get 3. We'll just do a couple more bases here. So you take iron. This is what iron ingots look in this mod, I guess. Pieces of magnemite, which I guess makes sense because you can actually get iron from magnemites by killing them, which is something I think I started saying last episode, or meant to say last episode, and I didn't. It's one of the reasons why I want to live in a snowier area, because magnemites tend to spawn in the snow hill biomes and stuff, and that'd be a good source of iron. But I got a ton of iron. I've already turned a bunch into bases, and I've still got, you know, almost 2 stacks. So I'm not super worried about iron. I actually need to cook this at some point too. But anyway, so you take iron, you lay it 3 across, and that creates these iron discs. All right, and then you create a Pixelmon anvil, which I can show you how to do in a second here. Let me, just in case you guys haven't played Survival before. So you take this and you make basically a sideways chest plate, and that makes the Pixelmon anvil in this mod. Obviously won't work in vanilla, and I already have one, so I'm not going to make another. But then you take your discs, you right-click on the anvil, and you hammer away at it. The hammer is also a Pixelmon specific item. It is essentially, well, it's essentially, so you put your sticks here, like with any other tool, and then you kind of make a helmet on top of it. It sticks with a helmet, and that makes the hammer. Again, I've got one, so we're not doing that again for the moment. But so you put those on there, and you right click them on there, and then you just hold left click with the hammer on the anvil, and the disc goes through 3 different stages to becoming a base. All right, and from there, let's see, we'll grab some of these for now. We've got to make buttons with those. Perfect. And then, so we've got some cooked apricorns here. So let me do this and that, and then this. So this is the pattern to make Ultra Ball discs. All right. So this will give us 12 Ultra Ball discs. Fantastic. And we've got more stuff cooking here, so we can make some more even if we, well, yeah, and let's do that actually. Just in that, in this. All right, so we've got 16 of those, only 15, but okay, perfect. That'll be good enough for now. That'll get us started. So let me throw this stuff in here. I gotta get more organized with my stuff, but yeah, that'll come eventually. So we gotta do the same thing with the lids, and now they actually auto pop into your inventory, which it seems like it's doing with all of the items, like mob drops and everything even kind of auto pops into your inventory instead of you having to chase it around. So that's really cool. Before you would have to like know when these things stopped. You could hammer all day and night and the thing would just sit there completed. But now when it's done, it takes a second, but once it's done, it pops right off. So that's cool. You can almost, I mean, not really AFK at it, but you don't have to be as mindful as you would have had to be before. So we'll create a bunch of these. Let me get, there we go. We'll stop there for now. That should be plenty for what we want to do today. So you take your discs and your buttons and your bases, and that creates an Ultra Ball. So it's a lot of work, and we've now got 8 Ultra Balls, which is great. I'm going to put the rest of this stuff in here for now. We don't need that right now. Yeah, all right, perfect. So let those cook. Let this stuff grow. What do I have in here? I want to cook up this iron. All right, so Phase 1 is completed. We have Pokeballs, which means we can now start adding to our team, which is very exciting. And the creature I want to add to our team today, the Pixelmon that has really caught my eye, is Well, it doesn't really matter. What I want is a flying Pokemon, because in this mod you can fly on your Pokemon, and so I could just soar all over the map and it would be fantastic. And so I don't know the specific list of Pokemon that can do it. I know that the one I'm probably going to end up getting today is a Pidgeotto. Thank you. And that is because I've seen quite a few Pidgeys and Pidgeottos around the forest here. And I think that will be a relatively easy one to quickly level up, because oh, I thought that was a Nidoran. That would have been cool. Lots of Caterpies, which is exciting. Those are good for harvesting string. They drop string when they die. And we gotta find a Pidgey. Ooh, a Leaf Stone. Shard. Beautiful. Oh, we do have Pokeloot on. Oh, fantastic. So we'll see, you know, it's kind of like the Pokemon game where there's hidden items strewn around, except for in Minecraft they throw off these little sparkles. If we click on that, we get a Magmarizer. Oh, cool. So if we ever get a Magmar, we can evolve him into Magmortar. Very cool. So that means Pokeloot is on. We'll have to keep an eye out for those. Now, last time I thought that mushroom at the beginning was a Pokeloot. All right. Let's see. Yeah, they're still on. All right. Let's go wander a bit. No reason to stick right by our house. We've got our Pokeballs. Let's actually head not this way, but let's go this way. Got a Raichu there. That's exciting. I wonder. Let's actually take this Raichu out, because we've got Mud Bomb now. We learned that. I actually got really lucky with one of my attacks. I was wandering around and I got aggroed by a Lampent, a level 47 Lampent, and I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. Ooh, and Raichu dropped Redstone and Glowstone Dust. Alrighty, that works. And I got aggroed by a Lampent, and I was like, oh, I'm dead. But like on its second turn, so it used Fire Spin, which didn't do a whole lot to the then like level 20 Marshtomp. And I was like, okay, well that's fine. And then it used Memento, which what Memento does, if you're not familiar, it kills the user and lowers the stats of the target or something. So essentially the Lampent just killed itself, because then the battle was over and the stats didn't matter. But it killed itself for me, and so I got a ton of experience off of it. So I haven't really even done that much grinding. Half of what I've got, I think they got me to like from level 20 to level 25 or something, and I didn't even have to work for it. Gold. I want a Zubat, but I don't want to do that right now. It's kind of frozen. Level 6, because I don't know if you can actually fly on Crobat, and I definitely want to get a Crobat again. But I don't know if that's going to be useful to us at the moment. I'm hoping we can find a Pidgey. So let's wander around here. They've been doing some work. I think they've extended out these walkways here quite a bit. So they're working on getting spawn set up still. I'm actually recording this not too long after the last one. I did a little bit of work and then I wanted to get right back in here. I may decide that this needs to be more than a weekly episode or series, at least for the beginning, because I really they still got some work to do, I guess. I think these are Kaniba's builds or something, and they're still way up in the air. But yeah, so let's Meowth's not interested in Meowths. Gotta find a Pidgey. That is the goal for today. Find a Pidgey or a Pidgeotto. Preferably a Pidgey, just so we can get better attacks on it, I guess, probably. I think that, like, in this mod, it's not even, I don't even think it's necessarily like in actual Pokemon games, where, man, there's Zubats everywhere. I want one so bad. It's okay. Restrain yourself, Tortimer. It'll be alright. I'm thinking maybe Pidgeys only spawn during the day or something, because I am not seeing any. Alright guys, we found a little Pidgey here. He just fell down off the cliff. I'm gonna... Whoa. Oh. Pidgey? Did you just kill that Magikarp? Pidgey, get out of there. I need you, Pidgey. There we go. Alright. We initiated a battle. Let's see, I'm level 28, and he is low leveled. So let's just throw an Ultra Ball and hope that this works. Alright, come on. Get caught. Get caught. I don't really have any other options here. Captured Pidgey. Beautiful. Fantastic. Alright, so we've got our little Pidgey. Oh, I see. The little symbols on the side are the ball that they're in. Fantastic. Alright. Well, let me... Yep, there we are. Let's get Pidgey a little bit of experience here, shall we? Let's see, you know, Tackle, Gust, Quick Attack. Beautiful. Good, and this will get him some nice speed IVs, which will be useful. Let's see what you got for me. 15, sure. Shouldn't be too much trouble. For the Gust. Magikarp fainted. Fantastic. I would love to get a Pygmy Gyarados at some point, but I've already got a pretty good water type, and I'm not really looking to replace Marshtomp here. Also, I'm gonna leave this open to you guys. I haven't gotten huge responses from you guys in the past when I've asked for nicknames, but I want to leave this open to you guys because some people do this with their Pixelmon series. Because you can rename them at any time, and I'll show you that here in a second. Pretty much at any time you can go into their stats and rename them. So usually people will kind of let the viewers name their Pixelmon, and I only have a certain like threshold of names that I've really got stored up that I can use before I have to start like reusing it. So like, if I get a female Pidgey, it's Kazooie. If I get a male Pidgey, it's, you know, either Garrus or it's Wash or something. Like, so it's kind of like I don't have a whole huge variety of stuff, and I don't really necessarily want to have a whole huge variety of stuff. Those are names that I like for those particular Pokemon, and that works out fine. Oh, they're killing each other. That's okay. Let's see. Come here, Weepinbell. I want your life force. There we go. Let's see what a Gust will do here. Oh, he's gonna kill Pidgey. Oh, well, he used Sweet Scent. Alright, so that's fine. Let me switch over to Marshtomp real quick. Marshtomp's probably gonna get wrecked, but we can at least try this here. Weepinbell is poison type, so Mud Bomb should do decent damage and get us some quick experience here. What? He's not dead. I call hacks. There we go. Pidgey grew to 16, 17, 18. Marshtomp grew to 29. Learned Whirlwind. Sure, why not? Huh? Oh, there we go. A good aerial view, which I guess is appropriate for our Pidgey's evolution. Now, our little cute Pidgey was very nice. The model for Pidgeotto may disgust you a little bit because I know it does me. It's real bad. This Pidgeotto model is from the inception of the... Pidgey evolved into Pidgeotto. Is from the inception... Ooh, what is this? Ooh, melon seeds. Oh, must have got that from the Weepinbell. Very cool. So it's from the very beginning of the mod, where the models used to be kind of gross. I mean, they were great for the time because it was like the first time this had ever been done, but they're very blocky, and compared to like the new ones, which we'll throw out Marshtomp just as an example, you know, he's much more round, much more detailed, and obviously less Minecrafty, but still he's, you know, they've updated a lot of the models, and Pidgey and Pidgeot look great. I'm not sure why we don't have a good Pidgeotto model yet, but I'm hoping that once they stabilize this this release, they said they would look into adding some more models and Pokemon into it. So I'm hoping that that is going to be something that happens with Pidgeotto. Not that our Pidgeotto is going to be around long enough for that, because hoping by the end of this episode to have a Pidgeot, but you never know. So I am going to kind of go for a montage here gonna get some serious power leveling on. In fact, let's take this trainer on real quick. You don't want to battle me, Clint? Get back here. Oh, it takes him so long to come out of the ball now. Huh. Guess he does not want to battle us. Maybe we need a level 30 before we can take him on? Not really sure. Oop. Oh, Firo wants to battle us now, apparently. Okay, well, if we're going to do that, let's get Pidgeotto out here real quick. Firo used Growl, not real worried about that. Get Marshtomp back out. He uses Pursuit. Good thing he didn't use that a minute ago. Firo's going to use Growl. And Marshtomp's attack's going to decrease. Critical hits. We're doing good here, though. Firo used Leer and dies. Fantastic. Alright, well, and we got some chicken and some feathers. Very good. Well, I am going to cut here, and I will bring you guys back when we have got a Pidgeot. Alright, so I'll see you back in just a second. Hey guys, welcome back. We are just at Pidgeotto's level 36 here, and so we are about to get a Pidgeot, so I figured I'd bring you guys right on back in, and so we can see this. Ooh, Ozymandias joined, and we will say hi to him as soon as we are done here, but Pidgeotto is evolving from this blocky little model into a big majestic bird, so let's see how that goes. Well, maybe not a big majestic bird, but I think we did have a small one. Hey, dude. Alright, so let's take a look. Pidgeot. Awesome. And we can right click and then that's awesome. I'm not sure what all that stuff over on the side is. I guess maybe that's the texture pack having issues with the little heart righty things, but yeah, so we can now soar all over the map and everything. This is going to be fantastic. Since we were last here, the builders that we saw on last time were they've finished rearranging spawn. All the buildings that were up in the air and everything have all found homes down on the ground, and spawn's looking good. I was stuck in the screen trying to choose my Pokemon. Oh, got it. Whoops. So, yeah, I spawned on top of this building. I guess I could have easily spawned in that fire or in one of these lava things, I guess. It could be dangerous around here. But yeah, so they've got this white building over here. It appears to be a shop. And we've got a couple little Pokemon Center-y kind of places. I think these are all essentially builds from the last server, at least so far as I can tell. Let's land here. We'll bring our Pidgeot back in, and let's take a quick look. So this is the mail room. Let me get back. There we go. I claimed a mailbox here, so just quick and easy right inside the door. It looks like the people who claimed them last night got a starter kit of sorts, maybe, and I'm not sure if these are just for the people who were on the last server to kind of get them started again, or what. I don't really remember. I know they added 3 or 4 people when I got added, but they get the running boots and this kind of stuff. So I've claimed mine this morning. I guess we'll see if any goodies show up in there. Let me heal real quick. But yeah. So well, we've got our Pidgeot. And we also got, so Pidgeot is here, Swampert is here, Marshtomp evolved into Swampert during the grinding, because I was using him to help me get Pidgeotto up to level, so that worked out. Hey, Pidgeot, where do you think you're going? So yeah, we've got a nice little team going here, and I think it's going to be a lot easier to get things going with a flyer for sure. So pretty excited about that. Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of fly around and see what we can see, and I will see you guys next time on Pixelmon Adventures DeciMon edition. All right, guys. Have a good one.